Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Donovan Apostolate, and I'm a member of the Central Falls City Council. Member of the Rhode Island Political Cooperative. Candidate for Senate District 16 to represent Central Falls of Kentucky. Now, given that I was raised in Miami-Dade County, it's only fitting that I open with lyrics from Pitbull. In his most recent album, he raps, "I live a life that movies are made of, but nothing about me is Hollywood." Now, my remarkable trajectory from an undocumented, low-income, single-parent household to the Ivy League in academia is the stuff that tales of self-actualization are made of. But I'm not naive enough to believe in the bootstrap myth sold to us in the United States. I know that my life is the exception rather than the rule, and that is often propped up as proof that our country is more just than it really is. In the U.S., demography is destiny. In a 1964 letter reflecting on the deceptions and contradictions of capitalism, Che Guevara wrote that class divisions are determined by fate, but individuals can rise out of their class through work, initiative, etc. This process and the myth of the self-made man has to be made profoundly hypocritical. It is the self-serving demonstration that a lie is the truth. My life is that lie. I was shown just months after graduating from Brown. I returned on cloud 9, reeling from my accomplishments, only brought back to the reality of those I had left behind. I taught scores of poor kids left behind by the institution meant to be their path out. I also helped my mom pack everything she owned and leave the house she had spent years saving for, as it was foreclosed as a result of the subprime mortgage crisis. This led me to reflect on how I had gotten to where I was. The answer was simple: formal and informal social safety net. When I was 10 years old, Florida Healthy Kids, a state health insurance program for low-income kids, made it so that my family only had to pay $100 for life-saving heart surgery to correct a defect that I was born with. That's why I support Medicare for all, because we should all be able to access the health care we need in order to live out our full potential. Yeah. As a kid, we didn't eat like kings, but we also never went hungry. My house had food in the kitchen thanks to food stamps and WIC. That's why I believe in expanding food subsidies to low-income communities and increasing access to healthy foods all around our country. Between the ages of 6 and 11, my mother and I moved 6 times. The instability of our economic situation was only exacerbated by the instability of our living situation. It was friends and family that took us in, gave us a place to sleep, a room to rent in their home, that helped us get by. And that's why I believe in affordable housing for everybody. When I was in 6th grade, a teacher snuck me into her classroom every day for months while feeding my grades to the teacher of record. She stormed the office and demanded that I be tested for the district gifted program and allowed to enroll in her class. She risked her job so that I could get put on the academic track that would eventually get me to Brown. I attended the best public schools in Miami and graduated college with a manageable debt. My degree has helped to ensure that I don't slip back into the poverty from whence I came. That's why I believe accessible, high-quality public education and free college should be made available to everybody. Throughout my brief time in the sun, there has been one candidate who has stood up for the social safety net policies and programs that gave me a shot at success. Policies focused on a living wage, health care for all, high-quality public education, the Green New Deal. That candidate is Bernie Sanders. I endorse Bernie Sanders with an understanding that I am endorsing an agenda, not a person. Following Bernie's run in 2016, I fear that his legislative goals would die with him. The rise of new leaders like AOC and Ilhan Omar has reinvigorated my hope for the future of our democracy. We finally have something that most parties and movements sorely lack: a bench. Today, we stand with Bernie, and tomorrow, we're prepared to stand with those who take up and fight for his policies and positions. That is long-term change. That is change for the people, and the time for that change is now. And so I'll close with a quote from Tupac that underscores the urgency of change now. And in Latin America, we have a phrase that we like to throw to our politician that says, "Tatúate en la piel lo que prometas," which means tattoo on your skin what you promise. And years before I ever ran for office, I did just that, inspired by Tupac. It's time for us as a people to start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat, let's change the way we live, and let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive. Thank you.